All right, so in this video, we have Khalyla talking about her relationship with Bobby. Apparently, they've never been closer, and all this Brendan Schaub drama was just a blessing in disguise for those two, even though they're broken up now, but they're still madly in love. So we're going to see what's going on there. And then we also have Chris Distefano on the Tiger Belly podcast, taking a subtle shot at Brendan Schaub. I don't think the drama is ever going to end at this point, so make sure you hit the subscribe button to keep updated, and let's just jump into it here. Let's see what Khalyla has to say about her and Bobby's relationship.
Right. So when like the whole Brendan Schaub thing happened, he almost like forced it out of us, even though we weren't ready to talk about it
and we
yet.
want to thank him for that. Thank you.
So I guess like in a sense, like, you know, that was a blessing in disguise, because it really like forced us to like tackle head on, because I think we would have taken much longer to deliberate, and this sort of pushed it right in the forefront of our like thoughts and consciousness. But I'm not kidding you guys, like we've never been closer.
What?
Well,
like,
this is my breakup advice is not going to work for this relationship.
That is
Mine
so
is move to the other coast, get away from them.
We're traveling. Yeah, we're going to the Philippines in September. It's like we're more, the pressure of the label completely just like dissolved all of like these layers of like resentment and whatnot. It just kind of like went away, and then we're back to being like the peak versions of ourselves, which is like truly obsessed with each other. But not in a romantic way.
So there you have it. These two lovebirds are still obsessed with each other. I don't even know what the hell this breakup was. I think they were already broken up for a while. They just decided to make it public the other day because everyone knew there was something up with their relationship. But I'm sure Bobby and Khalyla didn't want to make it public because they thought it might hurt the dynamic of the podcast or how people thought of the podcast. Because right when they announced it, there were a lot of people on their subreddit talking about how the show should just end and one of them needs to move out and it's not healthy them being together so much. But like Khalyla just said, apparently they'd never been closer and they're still obsessed with each other. So maybe this Brendan Schaub stuff was a good thing. See, Brendan Schaub's not a homewrecker. He brings people together. That's what all he's trying to do here, you know? He wasn't trying to hurt anybody. It wasn't blackmail. He just knew this is what was best for both of them. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, that's a joke, but that drama probably did bring them together a little bit because she probably felt bad that Bobby was getting attacked. And now all these people are talking about the relationship, and Bobby probably feels bad that Khalyla's being attacked. So it's weird that they broke up, but now they've never been closer, and it sounds like they have a really good relationship. But maybe this is just how it's meant to be. Like, they live together, they do all this stuff, but Khalyla just goes to Hawaii every weekend. And it's funny that I saw a lot of their fans on their subreddit were acting like this is the end of the world, and they're like, I can't believe they're breaking up. But nothing's really changing. Like she just said, they've never been closer. They're best friends. They're still doing the podcast. It seems like they still have a good dynamic there. I don't know what's really changing. It sounds like they just said they're breaking up just to let the audience know, or just to make it seem like there's no more pressure for their relationship. Like, so nobody's really worried about it anymore, even though they're still in a relationship, like, or something, whatever this is. I don't know. All I know is Brendan Schaub needs to go on the Trash Tuesday podcast. That'd be epic. I think everyone would look forward to that. And there's still some stuff that's up for debate. Him and Annie, they have a disagreement about the whole truck walk. I think that needs to be settled. I think if they want to put an end to all this drama, that this podcast needs to happen. All right, so now let's move on to Chris Distefano on the Tiger Belly podcast, taking a subtle jab at Brendan.
Because, you know, I just thought it'd be...
But you would be team Khalyla?
No.
Yeah, in real life, you'd be on my team, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%.
You guys ate bull dick together. Come on, that's like so that's a brotherhood.
No, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But this, see, like something like this, doing this, just shitting on, having fun.
I love
this is how comics heal. Where like some other podcasts might be like, that's offensive. I'm gonna sue you. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about, dude?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I like it.
We're doing comedy here. You do comedy. This is the show.
I know.
We're doing the show.
ACD.
Coming in hot today. I think we don't edit shit today.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's my fault.
I'll deal with fuck.
So obviously he didn't say Brendan's name, but he's definitely describing Brendan. Maybe he's not doing it on purpose. Maybe he's not trying to take shots at Brendan, but he definitely is, because Brendan is somebody that sues people for talking shit about him. And it's funny because Chris is actually friends with Brendan and Brian. I'm pretty sure he goes on the Fighter and the Kid podcast. And he might be going on there soon because I think he's in LA, like doing the Tiger Belly podcast. So it'll be interesting to see if he goes on there and they talk about this, or he has anything to say to Brendan. I mean, probably not. I feel like that's just off limits when you go on that podcast. Everyone knows that they can't bring up any lawsuit or the truck walk or anything like that, even though that would make good content. And I'm sure if Brendan talked about it on the Fighter and the Kid podcast and he titled it like addressing everything or addressing the truck walk or the lawsuit, that'd probably get a lot of views. Like when he went on the Tiger Belly podcast, I'm pretty sure that got a ton of views. So this is what the people want to hear about. And Brendan could take advantage of it a little bit, even though he won't, because he doesn't want to turn it into a soap show, I think he called it.
These narratives online, you know, it's like a fucking soap show. They want this drama. There's no drama. Like Bobby Lee is one of my closest friends.
Oh yeah, Bobby is his closest friend. I forgot he said that there. Like, dude, you tried to hit on his girlfriend and then you threatened his career. I'm sure you're best friends. You're right. Oh, and now that Bobby and Khalyla are officially broken up, maybe Brendan could shoot his shot again because that went so well the first time. And it's funny that Brendan said he didn't want to turn this into a soap show, even though he pretty much decided to do that. He could have handled that so much better. He's the one who tried to like act like some tough guy and blackmail Bobby and threaten his career and do all this stuff behind the scenes. Of course it's going to come to light, and of course people are going to talk about it, and there's going to be a ton of drama. And with Khalyla, I could be wrong, but I think she kind of likes turning it into a soap show. I think she likes starting the drama, and she definitely loved interrogating Brendan and trying to make him look like an idiot. And she loves talking about how her relationship with Bobby is going. And she's talked about so many personal things between them and how she thinks he likes to see her be with another guy. And I mean, she puts it all out there. So if Brendan didn't want to start a soap show, he definitely hit on the wrong girl because she has no problem doing it. Even though it seems like Khalyla's taken more heat from this than Brendan at this point. Like, Brendan still has his haters on the Fighter and the Kid subreddit and people trashing him on YouTube. But Khalyla, I mean, she has a lot of hate on Reddit now too. And a lot of people think that she is terrible for Bobby and she's using him and everything. And this all really came from the whole Brendan Schaub drama. I mean, I think there were rumors of that before this, but with the Brendan Schaub drama, I think when she talked about the open relationship, everyone's like, all right, this is enough. She's terrible for him. And also, she just seems like she can't help herself when talking about her and Bobby's relationship. Like the whole open relationship thing that they talked about on the H3 podcast, I don't think Bobby really wanted to go into that. Well, he didn't want to talk about any of it. She seemed like, yeah, I definitely want to talk about this. And sometimes I think she talks about a little too much. And then Brendan's the exact opposite. He doesn't want to discuss it at all. Like the whole truck walk and all this drama, he just wishes everyone would stop talking about it. He does not want to have to address it. I'm sure going on the Tiger Belly podcast was like the worst day of his life. So we'll have to see where things go from here. Maybe Chris will go on the Fighter and the Kid podcast and bring up some of these questions like the truck walk and the lawsuit, but I'm not really expecting it. If he does though, I'll definitely cover it. So that's about it for this video. Make sure you hit the like button, leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you at the next video.